So hello and welcome everyone to this new tutorial session. In this video, we will understand what are packages in Python. So we start off this video by understanding what are packages in Python. Then we will discuss the structure of a Python package, and then we will also understand how we can create our own Python package. And in the last, we will implement one example related to it. So without any further delay, let's jump on to our very first topic. Now, normally we do not keep all of our files in the same folder in our computer. We utilize directories to manage and organize similar files in the same place. Now, for example, all the pictures could be placed in the pictures directory. Similarly, Python offers packages just like directories and modules just like Python files. So the collection of modules in Python is known as a package, where modules are linked to one another are usually packaged together. Moreover, when a program requires a module, we can utilize the module from the external package. Now in nutshell, a package in Python is a dictionary consisting one or more module files, and it also includes one additional init file. Now this init.py file distinguish a package from other directories containing some Python script. So here we can conclude that a Python package is nothing more than a directory which contains multiple set of modules, or it can contain sub packages as well. So here you can see one example related to it. So in this example, we can see that eShop will be a package. Now this package consists two sub packages, customer and seller. Now how the Python interpreter will recognize this eShop as a package? It will be done with the help of this init.py file. And in the same way, customer sub package consists some Python files like profile.py file, orders.py file, and how the Python interpreter will recognize it as a package using this init.py file. We will discuss what we write basically in this init.py file further in this video. So in the same way, we have this seller sub package. Now this seller sub package contains modules like python.py, inventory.py, and it also contains this init.py file, which is very important. Now that we all understood what package in Python are, next let us take a step further and understand the process of creating a package. Now for this we will follow the following steps. So first we will create a directory named my package. Now within this my package we will create another empty directory named my calc. Now calc is here represent calculator. Now within this my calc directory we will create three Python files. So very first will be this init.py file, then we will create another file basic.py and we will utilize it as a module, then we will create another module named advanced.py. Now in the very last, what we will do under the my package, we will create another Python file named main.py file, and we will utilize this main.py file to import various modules or functions defined in the mycalc package. So the overall structure of the directory will look something like this. So first is this my package directory. Within the my package we have this mycalc. Within mycalc we will create three files. So this init file will be utilized to interpret this mycalc directory as a Python package, and we will utilize basic.py file and advanced.py file as modules. Then what we will do, we will create one more file main.py file in this my package directory, and we will utilize various functions or modules defined in this mycalc package. So let's start this implementation. Now here I am in this course directory which is there in this D drive. Now in this directory first I will create my package directory. So I will click on new and then I will create a folder. Now after this I will use the VS Code. So first I will open VS Code. Now here I will open this my package folder. So here is my package folder. So I will select this folder. Now within this my package I will create one more folder. So I will click on this new folder option and I will name it as mycalc. Now within this mycalc directory I will create three files. First will be this init file. Now one thing we need to understand is the init file is surrounded by double underscore. So I have to write underscore underscore init, then underscore underscore, and then .py to represent this file as a Python file. let's create one more file. So next one is basic.py, and after this let's create one more which is advanced.py. Now within this my package, let me create one more file which is main.py. So here you can see I have created this main.py file within this my package directory, so that my calc package and main.py file comes under the same directory. So let's first discuss about the init file. Now the Python interpreter utilizes this init file to recognize the Python package, and this file is also utilized to specify the resources of a module that will be imported. However, when this init.py file is kept blank, all of the module functions are automatically imported. Now there are mainly two functions of this file. So very first function is to interpret the directory as a package, and the second use is to specify which component will be by default imported when we import this package. So for this current instance, we will keep this init.py file as empty. Let's move to the next file. Now after this init.py file, let's move to our next file which is basic.py file. Now what we have done in this basic.py file, we have defined three different functions. So very first function is sum, so which will be utilized to return the sum of these two arguments x and y. Then we have defined this diff function which is utilized to calculate the difference between these arguments x and y, and it will return the result. And in the last we have defined this multiply function which will calculate the product of x and y. Now in the same way we have defined some functions in the advanced.py module. So first we have defined this cube function, so it will calculate the cube of the given argument x. Then we have defined this factorial function, so which will calculate the factorial of a given value x. So now that we have defined all the code in our modules, let's understand how we can utilize them. So we will utilize the modules and the functions in the main.py file. So let's move to that. So first, how we can import certain module from a package. So for that we will use the from import statement. So very first comes the from keyword, then comes the name of the package which is mycalc. Then we need to define the import keyword, and then after this we need to define which module basically we want to import. So for the first instance we are importing the basic module. Now after this, if we want to import any specific component, for example we want to import a specific function from a module, we can also do that. So here you can see the example. So first we define this from keyword, then we define the name of the package, then we are using this dot operator. After the dot operator we have defined the name of the module which is advanced, then we have used this import keyword, and then we define the component which we want. So we want this factorial function from this advanced module, and then we utilize them. How we basically utilize any function or module. So first we are using this print function to calculate the sum, and we are using the sum function from this basic module. So first we define the name of the module basic, then we use the dot operator, then we define the name of the function, and within the function we have passed the integer values as an argument. Now there is slight difference. First we have imported the basic module, so if I want to use something from the basic module I have to write fully. So first comes the name of the module, and then the dot operator, and then the component. But in the case of factorial, we have imported the factorial function only from the advanced module, so that's why we can utilize it directly. So here we are calculating the factorial of 5. Let me run this file, and here you can see the result. So sum of 456 and 767 is this 1223, and the factorial of 5 is 120. So now let us look at one more concept related to this init.py file. So as I told you, the second purpose of this init file is to specify the resources of the module that we want to import it by default. So let's understand how we can do that. So for this, what I will do, I will import the sum and factorial function in this init.py file. So I will write from, then I use the dot operator, and then I define the name of the module. So first I want this basic module, and then I will import the sum function. In the same way I will import the factorial function from the advanced module. Let me save this file using the Ctrl+S shortcut. Now how we can utilize these functions. Now here in our main.py file, we don't need to separately import these functions. What we can do, we can write only one statement. So I will write from, then the package name which is mycalc, and then I can directly import these functions. So I will write import. First I want to import the sum function. So I will write sum and then I will write factorial. And I will separate both of these functions using a comma. Now this basic module and dot operator is not required. So in this way we can directly import both of these functions using the package itself. Now if I execute this file, so here you can see we got our result. So with this we have come to the end of this tutorial session. In the next one, we will discuss about errors and exceptions in Python. So thank you for watching. We will see you in the next one.